Let's talk about a couple of specific situations that you'll run into in your homework in section 1.3 about graphing lines. The line that we've got here, 2x minus 2 is equal to y. Notice that it is solved for y. It's not in the order that we normally are used to seeing things, with the y being on the front, but it is solved for y since the y is by itself on one side of the equation. Anytime that you have the y on one side by itself, the form of the equation is called slope-intercept form. The number that is at the back of the equation, in this case the -2, that is your y-intercept. The coefficient of the x, in this case it's +2, will be the slope of the picture. So since I've got this y by itself, I can graph this one from slope-intercept form by just plotting the y-intercept at the back, which was -2, and then counting to find another point based on the slope. Now, the slope is the coefficient of the x, so it's 2. 2 is the same as 2 over 1. That means from the point that I have, I can go up by 2 places and over by 1 place to get a new point. Going up 2 and over 1 gives me this new point that is going to be part of our picture. So now there is the line that we're going to want to have. But now, as you look at this particular problem and the wording of it, I want you to be sure to notice that they asked you to draw this by finding the intercepts. Not only the y-intercept, the number back at the back, but they really wanted us to find the x-intercept as well. In order for us to find the x-intercept, we would have needed to put 0 in for y, move the 2 across to the other side, so you would have 2x equals 2, then divide everything by 2, so x is 1. And you can tell 1, 0 is the intercept that we got. The finding of the two intercepts, you just put 0 in for x to find the y-intercept, 0 in for y to get the x-intercept, but it was easier to draw this particular picture by slope-intercept form. Now, let's look at another special case for a line, and it is the vertical line, x is equal to 6. Whenever you've got x equals a number, our picture will be a vertical line straight up and down. To draw this, let's come over to where x is equal to 6, right there, and you can either go straight up or straight down and click again, and that'll give us a second point forming our line. I chose to click on 6, 0 and straight up above it at 6, 1 to form this vertical line. X equals a number is a vertical line. Now, if x equals a number is a vertical line, what would be y equals a number? Y equals a number is a horizontal line, flat across from left to right. So now to draw y is equal to 2, let's come where the y values are equal to 2 here, and we'll either go left or right to find another point. I'm choosing to go to the right, and there is our horizontal line. X equals a number is a vertical line, y equals some number is a horizontal line, and if you have y equals mx plus b, then that is slope-intercept form with the y-intercept at the back and the coefficient of the x being the slope.